Alright everyone, welcome back. It's rainy, miserable. I'm off to the Hyundai dealer. This video is about bullying. Okay. So when your employer asks you to do your job and you don't do your job, and I'm just going to give you some examples like, "Hi, Raphael, I see you're on your phone and you're on company time and you shouldn't be on your phone on company time, and you're on the floor supposedly doing your job when you're on the phone. Is there any reason why you're on your phone?" "No, I'm just on my phone." Well, that's insubordination. You shouldn't be on your phone. "Well, I saw so-and-so on the phone." Yeah, so? You're on the phone. You're not supposed to be on the phone on the job. So there should be no back and forth about that. So is the employer bullying? No, that's not bullying. The problem is the soft society that we live in today is that if you tell somebody what to do because they're paid to do what you tell them to do, now you're bullying them. Or how about you're sitting at the counter and you were asked to do a small task for your boss, like, "Hey, go put toilet paper in the bathroom," and you're sitting there watching TikTok and you just, insubordination, just sit there and say, "Well, why don't you do it?" But you're bullying now because your employer asks you to do something. And that's not bullying. That's what's wrong with the world today. A bunch of soft asses out there. It's different when you're talking about fighting somebody, you're bullying them that way, or is there some reason why you're stopping at a green light? "I must be bullying." And I beeped at him, "I must be bullying." That's not bullying. That's called do your friggin' job because your boss told you to do it. And it's not when you feel like doing your job, it's when your employer tells you to do your job. So, bullying. Interesting. Your employer can't direct you to do jobs and tasks, and then you're labeled as a bully. What a bunch of bullshit. You know, I had an employer when I was a manager for a shop. The owner came to me, and I was the new manager, and said, "Hey, I'm going to need you to climb up on that ladder and wipe the dust off the bowls." And in my head, I'm like, "What do you mean, wipe the bulbs down and turn them?" He's like, "Oh yeah, get the ladder out, go up on the ladder, take a rag or towel, and wipe all that nasty hazardous materials, dust and shit off the light fixtures, and then turn them." And I looked at him and I said, "All right, well, he's the boss. He just gave me a command." I did not question that man's command. He asked me to do a job. I didn't say, "I'm afraid of heights. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you show me how to do it? Can I do it later?" I just fucking did it. You know why? Because the man gave me a command. Was he bullying? No. Could he have asked 7 other employees in the shop, including another manager, to do that? Absolutely he could have. But he asked me. So was he bullying me? No. He's the boss. He said, "Hey, I need this task done." I could have said, "Well, that's not my job title." You know how many times I heard that? "Well, it's not my job. It's not my job." But when you're told to do your job, you're being told that you're a bully. What kind of shit is this world coming to? What kind of shit is this world coming to? You're a bully. No, you're the employer. You're the team leader. How about when the guys go out on the field and they're linebackers and they say, "Well, I don't want to do the linebacker position because I'm going to get hurt." Well, the coach says, "You better get your big ass out there and do your friggin' job." That's what he's going to say to you. Is he a bully? No, he's asking you to do your job. That's it. It's not bullying. It's called do your job. And when you're asked to do your job without question. That's how I will learn to coming through the ranks. And there isn't please, thank you, sugarcoat, bonus, Christmas presents, free lunches. That's a bunch of bullshit. Do your job. Pretty simple. Bullying. Oh, go change the toilet paper in the bathroom. Oh, do I have to do it right now? I'm busy watching TikTok. Yeah, because I said so. That's why. Crazy bullshit in this world. You wonder why most people don't want to be employers. The generation issues.